While researching the history of the mission at Water Street, I stumbled across this. Men come here for many different reasons. Drink or drugs figure often, but not always. We get mechanics, college graduates, business failures, artists, victims of tragedy, outcasts from wealthy families, and others who have gone wrong or have just failed to make ends meet. And it would surprise you to know how many were once active in church and good society. That was written during the Roaring '20s and made an appearance in a pamphlet about Water Street Rescue Mission during a time when the Lancaster Intelligencer called the mission Lancaster's place to go when there is no other. No one grows up wanting to live on the streets or spend years fighting with an addiction, but it happens. And where do people go when everyone else has given up on them? Since 1905, they have come to the mission, and today, the profiles of people who arrive here are similar.
By the time I was 19, I'd been through 2 rehabs and a lot of family counseling. Water Street introduced me to the idea that I can change.
I graduated from Millersville University with a Bachelor of Science degree in botany. I never thought I'd be staying in a shelter.
What began as a Sunday evening small group gathering during May of 1905 in a row house in the southwest side of Lancaster City has since grown into the largest mission in Pennsylvania. It was because a bigger vision flowed from the hearts of leaders. Together, they realized that God is always at the center of rescue and renewal. From this truth was birthed the driving vision to create healing communities where lives are transformed. Today, Water Street's mission is to advance the kingdom of God through the gospel of Christ by providing missionary, relief, and rescue of all kinds. It's the same purpose that was written into the official Water Street Mission Charter in 1917.
I knew how to survive on the streets, but I also knew I'd die out there.
While the world fought wars and nations' leaders rose and fell, while women gained the right to vote, and children with different skin colors were finally allowed to learn in the same classroom, Water Street served the homeless and the hungry.
I realized that God brought me to the lowest point in my life. Then He brought me to the mission, and now I am rebuilding my life.
Through the Great Depression and the Great Recession, Water Street served the broken. Through the turbulent 60s and the affluent 90s, Water Street gave beds, meals, and housing to thousands of lost and hungry souls.
I think a bigger hunger than the feeling of an empty stomach is the feeling of rejection.
During the freezing winters and scorching summers, the mission provided safety and comfort to those who needed it most.
We were always in poverty, but we never felt defeated because of the support of the mission.
My vision for life now is simply to obtain peace and joy, something I never experienced before.
The future will bring new victories and new challenges, but the hearts of men, women, and children will still yearn for the same thing: to feel the life of Christ's redeeming love through the services provided at Water Street Mission. It is because of God's love for us, the broken and the lost, that Water Street exists today.